October the 26th, 2022. My new quail cage that I've just had built. My little happy quails. And we're just going to have a slow wander around the garden to let you see how things have progressed in the last few months. So the beehive's doing extremely well. Lots of broad beans all coming on. The lovely crimson flower ones as well, and they're always a little bit later than the ordinary ones. And I've had a new trellis put up that it's just a big sheet of reinforcing mesh that concrete is used. So I bought a big sheet from ITM and my son-in-law helped me arch it over, and that's all in. And I've planted runner beans, bottle gourds, and a thornless boysenberries down one end, and that can just ramble all happily together. And the chookies are all down the back and up the side. And my grapes have grown really, really well. I'll have to start attaching them to the top of the pergola now, so that's really cool. And this is my little pollinating garden where it's just lots of flowers and yummy things for the bees. I'll walk through here. Got the Californian poppies are popping up everywhere, but the bees love them and they do no harm. And I've been told they're edible, but I haven't given them a go yet. Another little banana pup that was planted not very long ago, and it's doing really well. And I've got lots of volunteer plants have come. There's an avocado that's popped up and it can stay there, and it can be used for biomass to trim back. My elderberry is enormous, and I'm so hoping that this year I'm going to get some elderberries off it. Last year it didn't fruit, so I'm sure this year with its growth it's going to produce something. And I've got fennel that's coming up that can just stay, and it's nice brushing through as you walk through. Peaches are all forming on this little tree. And it's a nectarine over there. My Juneberry up and over. Apple trees. My stinging nettle patch that's going crazy again that I have to keep cutting back or else it's over the path. My mountain pawpaw is doing really well. Another little banana pup I was given by a friend, so that's a new variety. And it's a big banana palm there, and it's got a bunch of bananas growing. My little basket willow weaving, haha, just a silly little thing I'm doing. There's no formal shape, I'm just weaving the branches as they grow up to see what it'll look like. I've got a sugar cane there, and that's starting to put a bit of growth on. Herbs dotted through everywhere as well. And my fig trees really going for the stars. So it's growing really, really well. I've got 3 fig trees. I love them. Once again, if there's too much growth, it'll just be cut up as a chop and drop to add some mulch and goodness to the ground. Here's my tree medic. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful tree or shrub. It's just gorgeous, and the bees love it, and it looks so pretty. And so I'll just go to one bunch of bananas up here. So hopefully they're going to be ready around Christmas, I would imagine. So they're doing well. So I've got very little lawn left anywhere now, and I'm hoping that this summer I'll rally my kids around and they can come and help me if I get another load of mulch and I'll get rid of this last bit of grass around the house, and that means that everything around the back's going to be all in garden, and there'll be no lawns to mow around here, which is so much better to grow food than it is to mow lawns and waste petrol and time. So I've got potatoes coming up here, and this is a big compost heap I've had. So those potatoes should do quite nicely. And I've got raspberries at the back, and there's my big hops that I'll have to keep in check because it goes absolutely crazy. And there's another bunch of bananas on this up the top there. And then down the side here, I've just got some more potatoes, just filling in gaps really. And then I've planted some native trees and bottle brush for bees that'll grow a bit thicker. And there's an empty section on the other side of this fence. So when it's sold, it's actually on the market. Then when a house has been built, we'll have some privacy, which will be nice from this side because we don't see a lot of houses at the moment because of all the gardens. So it's just beautiful. So that's how everything looks at the moment. And yeah, it's a lovely time of the year when everything's green and growing and there's not many bugs around. So it's looking great. So that's Greenhills Paradise.